Well, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube has spoken. Defending, of course, their decision to rip Russell Brand's monetization away. Now, obviously, look, it's speculation, but this very clearly came at the behest of the Media Culture Select Committee in Parliament, or whatever it was called, because she's been running around, Diane Dinenage, whatever her name is, has been running around emailing multiple platforms, and you can bet your ass YouTube was emailed. So what did they say? Does it make sense? Is it good? Few things to take into account here, I think, before we dive into this news, right? Ultimately, yes, they're a private company. Yes, they can do what they want. However, if they made this decision off the back end of a member of Parliament sticking their nose in it, then that's massively suspect. That's a problem, isn't it? I'm sure we can all agree. Well, we can't all agree with that. Many people disagree, but I think that that's wrong. I think it's an overreach of the government, members of Parliament, sticking their oar in when they shouldn't do it. No one's been convicted. Even prisoners can earn money in prison, for goodness sake. And this person's not been found guilty of anything at this point in time. So trying to strip them of monetization and, their earning potential is, ludicrous and, draconian, quite frankly. Orwellian, one might say. But yeah, I agree that YouTube would want to protect itself. I'm not an idiot. I understand that. But if it's at the behest of the British government or members of Parliament, that's a problem. That is a huge problem. And it's amazing that I've got to say that, because some people are like, yeah, it's fine because I didn't like him. All right. Well, I'll come round your house, fix your sink. I'll claim that you assaulted me. There's no proof. And you'll lose all your livelihood, shall you? That's the level that we're working with here. It's nonsense. So now, YouTube CEO Neil Mahon has defended the decision to strip Russell Brand's 6.6 million subscriber channel of ads, thereby preventing him from monetizing it following all of the allegations. So, he said the following. If creators have off-platform behavior, or there's off-platform news that could be damaging to the broader creator ecosystem, you can be suspended from our monetization program. Now, this is where I have issue with it, right? Why do I have issue with this? Because at the end of the day, they've not ruled out further situations, further, happening on this, like implications more. I've been awake since 4 o'clock. Sorry, guys. They've not ruled out further attacks on Russell Brand's channel, i.e. removing his channel completely. They've already said that. So I have a problem with that because, no one's been found guilty of anything yet. Have due process. That's important. Secondly, the statement here is you can be suspended. Okay, a suspension, right? The word suspension tends to imply he can get it back. I bet you anything he's never going to get this back. I bet you anything he's never going to get it back. Ever. And so I have a problem with that as well. So anyway, let's have a look. So several creators and personalities have been impacted in a similar way in the past, added Mahon. So he was speaking 2 days after YouTube Europe boss Pedro Pina said Brand won't be silenced following the monetization pause. That's an out-and-out lie, by the way, ladies and gents. It does actually silence you, because the way YouTube channels work is the algorithm will push you when you're monetized. It doesn't actually push you when you're demonetized, right? And there's been many cases of this. People looking, they'd have a video, it gets demonetized, it had views. The point of demonetization, the views fall off of a cliff and it tanks. This has been tried and tested so many times by YouTubers. It's not even up for debate anymore. And it's amazing that they seem to think that they can just hoodwink everyone and lie. So that's the other issue that I have with this entire premise, these statements, right? Well, suspension, again, that does imply that they're going to be able to get it back. He's never getting this back. And if he does, honestly, I will be so surprised. So that's surprising. But secondly, going, we're not suppressing anything. Oh, the algorithm will still work. No, it won't. Literally, no, it won't at all. And the other massive issue I have with this is this was all happening because the UK government committee, head, a member of Parliament, an MP, has started sending letters to everyone. TikTok, Rumble, Twitter. Maybe they'll send one to Instagram. They sent one to Facebook. Definitely sent one to YouTube. Hands down, they sent one to YouTube. So, yeah. Now, interestingly, Mohan, who's only been the CEO of YouTube for a few months, told CBS that YouTube applies demonetization rules equally across our entire creator ecosystem. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it actually doesn't. At all. I could pull up many people that are convicted of things that are on YouTube earning money. You dunce. Adding that it does not play favourites, but it looks at the content rather than the person. Sorry, content? Well, what's wrong with his content then? Anyway, look. So, YouTube's come out and defended it. I understand. I understand the need to do this in terms of, and hear me out, guys. I'm a creator on YouTube. I make money on YouTube, right? That is, it's one of my revenue streams. I don't want another adpocalypse. No one wants another adpocalypse. The main issue I have with this is if they weren't even considering it, and then, they load up Gmail, because obviously they're Google, they load up Gmail, and they go, ping! Oh, sorry, who's this? UK Parliament. Oh, you're asking if we're demonetising? Yeah, shit, we probably should demonetise. If that was the situation that went down, then I've got a problem with that massively. And so should you. Because these are accusations, they're allegations. These people have not gone to the police. There's no due process. And if someone can lose their livelihood based on what the UK government select committee sending bloody emails round, instigating it, and people have gone, well, she didn't ask. Yeah, of course she did. Don't be so naive. The statements, you read between the lines on an email like that. She's literally requesting people to demonetize them. Well, I'd like you to tell me what you're going to do about it. Is he monetized? I.e., nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I want him demonetized. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You should have a problem with that. It's an overreach of government. It's not fair. It's not on. And at the end of the day, he needs his due process. So that's the problem I have with YouTube. But I get the fact that they're defending it. And I get that they needed to do something if they were getting news from advertisers. Not the fucking UK government. That's the problem I have. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Hit subscribe if you're new here, guys. Hope you're having a great day. I'm busy. I'm tired. Sorry about the rambly video. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.